all last class too. Okay. So today we're going to use we're going to use my class plan for holistic therapy with core because it kind of goes together. But I've been focusing a lot on shoulders lately, and a lot of times there's a shoulder injury out, this joint, elbow to wrist. But when we realize that our shoulder actually starts here, where our diaphragm attaches to our ribcage and where our pec major kind of starts, we get a lot more kind of access and range of motion with our shoulder. So we'll kind of play with core strength and shoulder range of motion today. Okay? So go ahead and come to your belly with the cordless ball. We use a blanket because we don't have a ball today, but with the cordless ball right at your sternum. Bring your forehead to your stacked palms. Take this moment to just arrive. Rest into the compression of the ball at the front of your chest. Yeah, anywhere that's comfortable that feels like it's smushing in over your spine, you can move it up or down. Breathe into the space where the ball is compressing. Breathe into your deep knowing that you are whole. That nothing in your life or your body or your spirit is separate. Coming to a core class, coming to ground in your center with the intention of connecting deep within. There's nothing you need to learn or do to make that happen. It's already here. Gently push yourself up from the ball into a cobra shape with your hands beside your ribs. Inhale your breath into the ball like you're pinning and stretching through your diaphragm. And with your exhale, press into your hands and lift like you're coming into cobra with the assistance of the ball. Yeah, your inhale, you'll relax down, but pin with your diaphragm expands. Exhale, press down to rise up, cobra pose. So that's the flow to start here. Inhale, relax down, and exhale to lift. As you continue to pulse in this way, start to move your palms to different places along the floor. So you can come up onto fingertips, broaden across your chest and widen your palms. Try it with a really narrow stance. So, like you have chalk on your hands and you have to make a shape around your whole front of your mat. And some more kind of twisting may happen, or rocking side to side, or across the whole front of your body. come to your side with the ball in between your pelvis and your rib cage. Doesn't matter which side you go. Lay your body all the way on your side. The ball is on in between your pelvis and rib cage. And then your arm can support you, or you can just extend it out along the floor. Bend your knees a lot so you can support the side of your body. And then lift your top arm up to the sky. Make a little circle along the ceiling and reverse them randomly so that you don't get used to where you're going in the circles. Just tiny little circles. Great, and then make them bigger until your arm is sweeping all the way along your side. Start with a stable rib cage to see what that feels like. And then add more movement from your ribs, like I said before, starting from your arm, from your diaphragm. Yeah. Breathe deeply into the side of your rib cage, the side of your waist where this ball is compressing. And then move as much as you can in this twist range of motion. Yeah. So one more time in either direction. And then switch sides. Yeah, tiny circles to start. Let everything kind of relax into that longitudinal joint or that shoulder socket. And then slowly increase the width of your circle. Yeah, know and sense and feel that your core, where the ball is compressing the side, is a part of your breath, is a part of your upper body, your arm movement. Integrating it all. Nice wide circle, moving your rib cage forward and back, twisting open toward the ceiling. Yeah. Great, now come onto your back with the tortoise ball behind your shoulder blades. Hands behind your head, elbows out wide. Rest here for a moment, again breathing into the front of your chest, especially where your diaphragm attaches to your ribs. Breathe into that line from your sternum, into your elbows, into your pinky fingers. Legs can be bent, or you can extend your legs straight and cone them towards center. Inhale your breath. Exhale, lift. Your head and shoulders look toward your navel. Squeeze your legs together. Inhale, come back. Exhale to lift. So this can be done a couple of different ways, just inhaling back and exhaling up. You can add some variety here by reaching opposite arm to leg. Or you can have your knees bent and reach, just lifting that foot off the floor. As you move, notice where the action comes from, right? Your breath. Let your breath guide the movement rather than your movement guiding your breath. Okay, you can add some twist at the top. Now let it be an exploration. Relax over your ball. Arms can be behind your head or splayed out wide. And then come back, hands behind your head, so you come into a neutral spine, neutral neck. Lift your shins up off the floor as they're parallel to the floor. Keep your head where it is, and reach your shoulders or your arms forward. If it's more comfortable to have your arms wide, you can do that here. And then tiny pulses away from the ball. Deep breath into your whole torso, your whole trunk. Get this next time, lift, cross your right arm across your body to the left, and a little bit closer, one more breath in. And then exhale, come back to the starting position. Pulse up softly, and then twist. Use 2 rounds of breath to get there. And keep going. Just tiny little micro movements, isolating that twist. Reach with your fingertips. Yeah. If you find that this is harder on your neck and throat, really tuck your chin and round it toward your sternum. Yeah. Well, one more time on each side. And come back over your ball, hands behind your head, and rest. Your blocks, depending on where you are on the floor, should be like above your head. Go ahead and roll off to one side with the ball out of the way. Grab your blocks in your hands and come back up to your back. Everyone's kind of facing the back of the room, so I'm just going to move back to the back. Stay wherever you are already. Okay, from here, make a starfish with your body, blocks in your hands. Inhale your breath, and then exhale just to hover your left leg and right arm off the floor. And then come back down. Do that on the other side, a soft hover just to activate through your center. And notice for yourself, as you lift the blocks, as you lift your leg, what part of you is working the most, right? So where is this action coming from? And then how can you maybe come more from your diaphragm or from your low ribs? And then as you get comfortable and connect to that, lift your leg and arm a little bit higher toward each other. Taking your breath however feels nourishing, however it helps you to connect more. If you're all the way up already, you can lift the block a little bit higher once you get to your ankle. Same with neck cue, tuck your chin well toward your chest to strengthen through the front of your throat rather than just lifting your chin toward the ceiling. Yeah, last round, hover arms and legs and kind of swim in space like you're a dead bug on my back or butt on my back, struggling to get back onto the right side. Yeah. Take yourself seriously. I like the ball addition if you want to have the ball in one hand rather than the block if it's too much weight. Yeah, go to the side. Diagonally, flail about, don't take yourself too seriously. Place one block on your belly, extend into a resting shape. Breathe into your belly, breathe into the weight of the block. Alright, move the block off to the side, roll back onto your belly. So everyone with their head toward the wood wall. And then push up to all fours. Move your body. Cat to cow, side to side, maybe some twists. And then kickstand your left foot to the left, extend your right leg long into a side plank variation. Reach your top arm to the sky and make some circles here. How can you press more into the floor to activate through your center and that side waist? And how can you make the movement of your arm originate from your sternum and diaphragm? Alright, extend that arm to the sky, up to stillness. Inhale your breath, and with your exhale, thread the needle under your left arm, your upper body, like a twist. And then come back to that extended side angle, reach that top arm to the sky. Yeah, keep going in this way. Once more. Come back to all fours. Take a moment to balance that action. You can shake out your bottom wrist or just move side to side. And then get ready for the other side. Side plank variation, top arm up. Press into the floor with all of your limbs to activate more of yourself. How can you move more in your wholeness rather than in isolation? Great, reach that top arm to the sky. Inhale your breath here. Exhale to thread underneath. Inhale. Exhale, thread. Twice. Great, come back to all fours. Grab your blanket. Place your blanket halfway up your mat. And open it up so that it's at this length. Lay down on it so that your fingertips grip the back of the blanket and then your body's on the rest of it. Relax your hands so they're not gripping the blanket just yet. Press the tops of your feet down. Like you have the ball at your diaphragm again, inhale your breath to round forward into the floor. Exhale to press down and rise up with your upper body, arms reach back behind you. Inhale, round, press everything into the floor. Exhale, locust shape, sit legs down, arms and shoulders up. Yeah, keep going like this. So imagine that feedback from the ball. And then grab the blanket next time. Grip the blanket like you're going to pull it apart. Lift up with your locust and then your feet come up as well. Stay here balancing your breath on your abdomen. Soften where you can soften, but bring your strength into the back of your body. Bring it lower down slowly. Again, with free hands, do that same pulse. Inhale to press, exhale to lift. 3 times like this, giving the action in your body and your shoulder blades. push apart, pull apart. Great, relax down. Hands by your rib cage, push up into child pose. Reach through your arms from your navel to your armpit, to your elbow, to your full breath. Deep breath out. Come to downward facing dog for a moment. Bend your knees a lot and walk your hands back towards your feet. Grabbing your blanket along the way. As you come up, go ahead and just unfold the blanket. And then rip it to make it into a strap. Like a thick, awkward strap. Okay, and then take a comfortable stance with your legs. You can be wide or more narrow. Grip the blanket with your hands. Reconnect to your breath, especially where your diaphragm attaches to your ribs. And then we're going to thread and floss our shoulders with the heavy strap. And bring some movement around in a circle, side to side. As you move, notice your breath. Notice where the movement originates from, right? And you have it come more from your center. Everyone come to center and then we'll all arc to the right. Cross your left leg behind your right. Full breath in. Exhale, come back to center. Take a rest with your arms and go to the other side. Exhale to come back to center. Remove your blanket. Off to the side. Come to Tadasana or to stand on top of your mat. Inhale to reach your arms to the sky. Sit through chair pose and fold over your legs. Hands to the floor or to blocks. Extend your spine to a halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Place your hands, step back, downward facing dog, or tabletop. Come to plank or plank on your knees. And then hover or tap your knees to the floor. And then rock your heels to the right and to the left. Come back to plank, tap, and rock your heels to the left and to the right. Do that once more at each side. Grip your hands well into the floor with your fingertips. And then lower your knees to tap all the way. Round your spine. Inhale your breath. Exhale, press your hands isometrically away from your legs, your legs away from your hands. Okay, do that one more time. Come to your forearms. Same thing, rounding as you inhale. As you exhale, extend, lengthen, press your arms away from your legs. Quite short. And then come into a forearm plank, or just make your knee plank or knee forearm thing a little bit longer. And then round your spine again. Inhale. Exhale. Extend. Press your arms away from your feet. Inhale, round. Exhale, press. Yeah, keep going. And lower your knees. Come all the way down, Sphinx pose. Great, come down to the floor. Hands by your rib cage, push up and back. Tabletop, grab your blocks. Set them at the top of your mat on the middle setting. Before we do that, we'll stretch in the opposite direction, so reverse table. Back down, hands to your blocks. On all fours, hands and knees. Send your right leg back behind you. Lift your low belly away from the floor. Draw your knee towards your chest. Round your spine, even tuck your chin towards your sternum, and then extend again. Great, keep going just with your one leg. Grip your blocks well with your hands. How can you activate more of the back of your body to lift your leg back behind you? Great, this is a great place to stay. Adding on, when you draw your knee toward your chest, tuck your left toes and lift your left knee off the floor for a plank pedal. As you land back down, your right leg extends slowly without crashing your knee to the floor. Inhale, round. Exhale, extend. Yeah, keep going, plank pedals on the side. You can always alternate a plank pedal with just moving your leg. Draw that knee toward your chest, lift your back knee, and then place your foot between your hands, bring your blocks with you, high lunge. From high lunge with your blocks in your hands, like you're swimming freestyle. Yeah, and try not to isolate it just in your arm movement. Move through your rib cage, from your belly. And then come to center, bring your opposite arm forward, the left arm forward, right arm back. As you come forward, tap your back foot to the floor, and then swing it back. Yeah. All right, keep going. This next time, either tap your foot or draw your knee into your chest. Stay here, hug your heel towards your seat, and then swing that leg back behind you. For Warrior 3, either blocks to the floor, blocks beside you, or blocks in front of you. 3, 2, blocks to the floor, step back, downward facing dog. Blocks on the middle setting if you're using them under your hands. And move through a flow here if you'd like. Or come to child's pose. Or resting down. Bend your knees and walk your hands back toward your feet. Sink your hips deeply, chair pose, reach your arms to the sky. Inhale your breath, exhale, press down to rise up. Walk to the front of your mat. Inhale, reach your arms to the sky. Through chair pose, exhale, fold over your strong legs. Halfway lift inhale. Exhale, step back, plank pose. With or without your blocks. Same thing, so the knee taps, and then heels go side to side. Knee taps, heels go side to side. This next time, walk your hands toward the front of your mat, maybe even off of your mat, and then lower your forearms to the floor. Move your pelvis up and down in like cat and cow motions, pressing your hands away from your feet. Come to forearm plank in stillness for 3 full rounds of breath. And then lower all the way down. Let's do another locust pose or Shalabhasana with or without the blanket. Reach your arms back, lift your feet, squeeze through the whole back line of your body. Hands by your ribcage, push up and back, child's pose. Sweep your hands back behind you, reverse table. Lower down, set yourself up for your plank pedals with your blocks underneath your knees. This time your left leg extends back. Use the strength of your back body to lift your leg, and then your inhale draws your knee towards your chest. So move through this side just with your leg a few rounds to get the action in your body. And then as you draw that knee in towards your chest, you straighten your right leg. And then as you extend it back behind you, your knee comes back down. Plank pedals. I'll do them up here so you can see. One side may feel vastly different from the other. How much control can you have landing your knee to the floor? Awesome. This last time, knee in towards your chest, straighten your right leg. Step your foot between your hands. High lunge blocks with you. And swim. This time let's swim backwards. A little bit weirder. Okay, opposite arm forward, so right arm forward. Step forward, switch your arms. And back. To add on to this, if you want a little more oomph, you can draw your knee in towards your chest, or you can come up onto that front ball of your foot. Lift your back foot. Or you can jump. Jumping is something that you do. All right, come back with your knee in towards your chest. Hug your heel towards your seat. Come into your warrior 3 however you'd like. Blocks on the floor, blocks beside you, or maybe your blocks come overhead. 3, 2, and 1. Blocks to the floor. Step back, downward facing dog. Move in any way that you need to move. Bring your knees down. Bring 1 block with you as you come to your back. this as well if you have it and want it. Place the block between your knees. Bring your hands to your body. Breathe into your hands. Remember that, and then reach your arms up overhead. If you have a block up overhead, you can use it here and hold it between your hands, or your hands can be free. Inhale, hug your arms towards your legs. Keep your chest and shoulders on the floor for now. And then exhale, extend everything back out. Inhale, hug it towards center, like coming into half boat as you extend. Keep squeezing toward midline. Smooth roll, smooth breath. Pause with your knees over your hips, your arms forward, shins parallel to the floor, and then pulse your hands toward the floor. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Knees in towards your chest. Move your block out of the way. Give yourself a hug. Extend everything out long. Nice big stretch. And then roll arms first all the way up to a seat. Catch your feet if you can, or just come into some sort of forward fold, and then make your way all the way back. Rolling one vertebra at a time. Feeling that section of your back, the more you flex in front, the more differentiation you'll get in your spine. And keep going. Spinal rolls up and down. Stay as long as you'd like in any of these transitions here, especially places where you want to be curious, right? Places that you want to speed up. Come to a forward fold. With your right hand, grab onto somewhere on your left leg, maybe even as low as your foot, but not necessary. Maybe up on your thigh. And then extend your left arm and twist. And come back through, forward fold, and switch to the other side. And come back through, forward fold. Before you come to your back, know where your tortoise ball is, or a block. If you don't have a tortoise ball, come all the way down. Place the block or the ball between your inner thighs and reach your feet toward the ceiling. Arms extend out like a T. Again, connect to your breath and your belly and your diaphragm and breathe into your chest and all the way up to your fingertips here. As you press your fingertips down into the floor, activate through the back of your body as well. Squeeze the ball between your thighs, and with your feet flexed, as if you could just touch the ceiling with the soles of your feet, reach them toward the ceiling as your pelvis lifts, just maybe an inch, maybe a half an inch away from the floor as you pulse. Keep trying to tap the ceiling with your feet. can use the strength of your arms and your shoulder blades to maybe get a little bit higher, involving your whole body in this movement. Does anyone feel awkward? 5 more. Try not to use momentum. Alright, hug your knees in towards your chest. Rock your knees to the right before they touch the floor. Just hover them there. Press into your arms. Inhale. Exhale, come back to center. Same thing, other side. Just hover. Keep rocking side to side. Rather than letting your shins drop to the side, try to hug your knees towards your armpit on that side. If this feels like it's a good challenge for you, you can stay with this. Maybe you want to add some more load. Extend your bottom leg as it reaches toward the side. If you want to add even more load, extend both legs as you reach and twist. Or you can keep your legs straight the entire time. Sometimes the ball is helpful and sometimes the ball is cumbersome, so you choose what you like. Alright, come back to center, move your ball out of the way. Alright, I've only done this with a bolster, so this may be like crazy town, but it might be awesome. Okay, bring your 2 blocks into your hands and bring them up over your head. Move your spine and your pelvis in a way that helps you to connect to your center and ground down into the floor with your trunk. With your breath, move your arms up overhead, and then bend your elbows so they're closer toward your ears as you come back up. So we're making circles with the blocks in our hands. And then reverse your circles. Syncing your breath in a way that feels good. In a way that helps you to remember that your arm starts at your diaphragm. Okay, once you get back up to the top, bring 1 block to the floor. Turn your block so that it's long ways over your face and hold it with both hands. And then lift your feet up toward the ceiling. Place the block on your feet. Keep it lifted and reach your arms up overhead. Grab your block from your feet. Nice. And then your feet come down. Arms or legs and arms straight, arms come up overhead, hovering. Yeah. Then come back up, bring your feet to the block. Switch, arms overhead. Feet aren't going to go all the way down with the block there, they'll stay closer toward the ceiling. And then you'll switch. And this time you can bend your knees, but try to see how it feels to keep everything straight as it hovers toward the floor. Yeah. Alright, keep going. To add a little variation, go on a diagonal with your arms or your legs, like a typewriter even. your knees into your chest, hold your block with your hands. Rock back and up into both knees. You can have your toes on the floor if you'd like, or shins parallel. Grab your block like so, and tap. And not just tap, but actually press the block into the floor. And speed it up. Rock and roll on your spine until you can come into downward facing dog. Walk to the back of your mat, so just so your feet are on the back of your mat and you're in a down dog. And then come to plank. And always lower your knees down here. Side to side with your heels, and then tap your knees. And then walk your hands a hand width away from you, or hand length away from you, toward the front of your mat. And then do the same thing, rock side to side, and then tap. And then again, hand length forward, rock side to side. When you're as far as you can get without falling, right? Just kind of play with how far you can go. Come back to a comfortable distance for side plank or side plank variation. So any variation with your other leg stacked on top or your bottom knee down, like the beginning of class. Yeah. Back to the center. Rest if you need to, or go right away to the other side. Rest in child's pose. Arms can be in front of you, on blocks, beside you. Whatever makes sense. Come to your back. Twist now. Knees just to one side. jostling into your body from your fingertips and toes to the center. Eventually roll over to one side. Rest there for a moment. We're coming up to a comfortable seat. One hand to your chest, one hand to your low ribs. Solar plexus. Honor your deep knowing. That connection is always there. Through your breath, through your movement, you recognize. Take a full breath. Open your mouth, let it go. We're all together. Thank you very much. Enjoy your evening. My name is Jessie. If you have any questions, please let me know. I'm a massage therapist upstairs, so if you have questions about massage, or I have a lot of self-massage tools I love to share with my clients too. So if you have something going on, you need a little help. Have a great day. Thank you.
Hard sell, so I have no question for you.
Thanks, Oswald.
Yeah, cool. Nice to see you.
Yes.